Hello everyone, myself Rutva Pandya. I'm from Gujarat. I'm pursuing final year BPT from Sri Swaminarayan Physiotherapy College, Jamnagar. I would like to thank organizers to give me this opportunity to share my knowledge. So, my topic is virtual reality in gait training for stroke patients. So, first of all, we'll go through basic idea about stroke and virtual reality. So, what is stroke? Stroke is one of the most common disease of the central nervous system and major cause of disability. It is sudden loss of neurological functions caused by an interruption of the blood flow that you all know. Now, what is virtual reality? So virtual reality VR is a technology which allows a user to interact with a computer stimulated environment, whether that environment is a stimulation of the real world or an imaginary world. VR is computer generated interactive stimulation that maps the real environment by affecting the human senses and shows all activity in real time with real speed. Many of you experience in this game also. So now, prevalence. Prevalence of stroke. Stroke occurs more in urban area people than the rural area people due to lifestyle. Now types of stroke. So there are basically two types of stroke. First one is ischemic stroke and the second is hemorrhagic stroke. So what is ischemic stroke? It is a clot obstruction of the flow of blood to the brain. And second one, hemorrhagic stroke, is blood vessels rupturing and preventing blood flow to the brain. Now we come to the virtual reality. So what is the procedure? In that, principle of motor learning can be well applied. In virtual reality, training goal-oriented, repetitive, and varied practice that is adjusted to the abilities of the patient. VR intervention to the gait frequently comprise treadmill training systems in combination with a screen or a head-mounted device. To create an immersive environment, if you have seen in many games, we can use this for entertainment also. This technique also called a reward-based technique because it gives feedback to us. So here is the picture of the patient have a goal to cross this road. So patient have to cross the obstacles and this can build up the confidence of the patient. So here the mechanism. The system consists of self-paced treadmill mounted onto 6 degrees of freedom motion. It enhances neuroplasticity. So what is neuroplasticity? It is ability of brain to form and recognize synaptic connection. So it is a relearning. So it facilitating brain recognition and activate brain areas. So patient can effectively increase their gait speed and demand by the task and adapt their gait with respect to the change in physical terrain. This enhance motor learning, planning, and execution. So here in this picture, this patient have to cross this narrow bridge that helps to gain confidence of the patient. In this picture, the patient have head mounted device. Uh, this is a basically head mounted device, and this is harness. So that prevent harnesses prevent fall. So this in this there is a walkboard also that assists patient into walking and it correct gait pattern. So basically in stroke there is hemiplegic gait, we all know that. So this can also prevent that also. Inside there is a bar. If patient needs support, he can use that. So this setup should be there for using virtual reality. So now the complications of stroke. Walking in stroke population, there are many complications occur. Change in level, so patient cannot walk on uneven surface. Obstacle avoidance. Patient cannot clear obstacle. Performing secondary task. If we give some task like during walking, patient have to do some activity. Patient cannot do that task. Walking for distance. Now benefits. Yeah, benefits of virtual reality. Virtual reality can create a realistic world so that patient can explore the world. We are in physiotherapy field, make treatment more easy, comfortable, and stress relieving for the patient. Through VR, patient can experience an artificial environment to back in activity of daily living. So nothing is perfect. We also have disadvantage, and that is this technique is costly. So now uses of VR in stroke population to make patient relax, to gain balance, to increase the functional ability, to increase quality of life, to walking ability, to work without physical assistant, and to build up the confidence. So here the parameters of this session. So what is the duration? This 30 minutes per session and 2 sessions per week, and minimum up to 6 weeks. So there are so many games that we can use in virtuality. So for stroke population to increase balance and to improve the gait, which games we can use? There are so many. I took some of them: football, cronus, mystic sleigh, and rugby, etc. Uh, Here in this picture, patient is playing game, and finally this is the conclusion. Multiple studies showing a result that gait training using VR can improve balance and walking ability after stroke. These all are the reference. Thank you all. Stay happy, stay healthy, take care. Thank you.